We're going to do a little bit of thrift shopping today. I just got a notification from one of the stores that I go to pretty frequently. They are having a 90% off sale. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be like their summer stuff, their summer inventory that they're trying to get out for fall and winter to have room in their store. But even still, I like to do layering. I mean, obviously I'm layered up here today. This dress that I have, it's like crushed velour. We're going to go in there, check and see if they have anything going on, and also look at their sweater selection. I like to kind of start my capsule wardrobe right now, and I did go through a few of my sweaters last night, kind of just got everything laid out to see what I actually have and if there's anything that I want to add to it. Black and white staples, any sort of sweater with that combination, like striped, checkered, just plain black, plain white, anything like that is going to fit right in. So yeah, we're just going to check out and see what they have for today. There are a couple other stores that I might want to go to as well. And then we do need to get some coffee because I am near one of my favorite coffee shops and I haven't been there in a very long time. Pretty successful thrifting trip. Not only did I find summertime pieces, but also sweaters. And most of the sweaters that I found, well, all the sweaters that I found were under $5. Fantastic. Like, these are going to be staple pieces in my wardrobe. Starting with this one. How freaking cute is it? Actually, let's just try this on. It's that kind of sweater that's really fuzzy soft. It's going to be a little bit too warm for today, but I mean, come the end of fall, really the end of October, I feel like I'm gonna be wearing this every day. Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh. I love it. It's so cozy, a little bit oversized, a little slouchy. It even kind of goes with the dress that I have on right now. I could just like layer it up. And the necklace? What do we think? Yeah, this entire thing could be an outfit. Then we have this little baddie. As soon as I saw it, I'm not entirely sure what this size is. There wasn't a tag or anything on it. Feels brand new though. There isn't anything like pillated. The buttons are all here. This is one that I could definitely wear right now too. It's not a lightweight cardigan, but it's also not like this one, which is gonna be super warm. I think I'm gonna have to wash this one up like right now. I'm probably gonna wear it tonight when I watch some movies and crochet. And then I found some dresses. We have this classic black linen dress. I think it's a linen mix. Very flowy. I know it looks similar to this dress that I have, but crushed velour, linen, totally different feels and textures. Then we have another classic little black dress. It's a medium length. It goes to about the top of my knees where this linen one goes all the way to the floor. Found this fishnet long sleeve and it has a button up, so I can either leave it like this, again, looks fantastic with my outfit today, or it was like fully buttoned. I don't know, maybe I will wear it that way. Normally I don't, I'll just like leave it be and kind of use it as a fishnet cardigan almost. Although that looks pretty good too. I love how it looks almost inside out and you can see the white thread. Instead of using black, it has a nice little pop to it. I got one more piece, which was definitely a summertime dress. It's like a wrap, really. Very silky type of fabric. And there's ruffles on the bottom of it. Again, I can layer with this. So pretty much everything I got today, I'm gonna wash it right this second because I want to wear it sometime this week. It's supposed to be getting a little bit warmer too. Like, this isn't the weather that we're gonna be having all throughout the week, which means I might have an opportunity to wear this just on its own, maybe with a little fishnet sleeves underneath it. We are all very excited today. We have some new scratchers to set up. 2 different themes going on this year. So I normally like to stick with a theme for all 3 of my cats. This is one of their play areas, one of their many. I mean, the entire house is their play area, but this is like where I have all the scratchers. We have the tunnels. There's about 5 of those that connect all together. and they all start running around through it. It's great at like 2, 3 in the morning, but they love it, so I love that they love it. I don't have all of them out right now because they got a little bit tired of them. I don't know, they just go through phases just like we do of things that we like and don't like, and this is just not their thing right now. Stormy likes to sleep in it, so I leave one up constantly, which I have no idea where any of them are right now. Well, Blossom is in the window. Totally understand that. She loves the morning air. Well, there's squirrels and birds and everything out there, so that's probably what she's really enjoying. Well, here comes Stormy. Hi, buddy. Do you want to come see what we have this year? He's like, literally no. Let me know when you're done. There we go. Now Blossom comes. Whenever I say anything to Stormy, Blossom is my baby, aren't you? So she's like, do you need something? You obviously need something. Hi, buddy. So there are a couple of different things happening this year. Everywhere that you could find cat supplies, including home goods, which 2 of the items I already did get out just because like I couldn't wait. I just thought this thing was so freaking cute. My mama actually got this for them. It's just this little tiny cardboard bowl. All 3 of them love it. So I really should have got 2 more because they fight over this thing. Then we have this thing, which is literally just a trick-or-treat bag, paper bag, with a little bit of cardboard in it. They have hours and hours of fun with this thing. The cardboard has been pretty scratched out, but it did come with an insert or like a replacement one, so we probably are gonna have to do that today. Well, at least one of you is excited about the day. I still don't know where Alanis is. She is always in the middle of everything. Like, she does not miss any of this. PetSmart had a Stranger Things cat theme. I thought it was adorable. This is what I saw immediately. I'm gonna have to take this catnip out of here, but it's a Stranger Things TV. They can take a nap in there, scratch around. It's called a TV Hut cat scratcher. Freaking adorable. What do you think? If I get them like nice things like these cat towers, they do like it, but really all they want is the paper bag and the cardboard. This is it. Yeah, that's exactly what you want, isn't it? Okay, let me take the catnip out, and then it is all yours. There you go. What do we think? Check it out. It's a little bit smaller than I thought it was going to be. I'm sure she'll still go in it, actually, though. No, now she wants nothing to do with it. I paid too much attention to it, and she's like, oh, no, thank you. I also like to get at Target, they have normally some sort of cat haunted house. There was a haunted bus one year. This year they did for the cat scratcher, it's a haunted graveyard or a haunted cemetery. Freaking adorable. Again, it just has the little scratcher on the bottom. Oh my gosh, she's in it. Nobody make any sudden movements. I think I have way more fun with this than they do. Yeah, this is my favorite day of October. This one, I'm thinking Stormy's gonna like, because again, he likes to lounge around. Hopefully this is a little bit easier to put together. I can't imagine it's gonna be too hard, but sometimes they're like ridiculous, and by the time I get it all together, they're bored with it. So yeah, we just fold, and then are these the stickers? Oh, there's only 2 stickers to put together. I'm gonna back this up a little bit so we can enjoy her hanging out, because that's all we want to see, right? Oh my gosh, how much do you love that? Oh, it's adorable. There's little cats and ghosts on it, little pumpkins. Okay, so the one last year, it was like a double-decker, and you really had to make sure it was secure because they climbed on top of it. So if you didn't get it the right way, it would just fall, and we don't want that happening. Relatively painless. There was only 2 stickers, and it's all together now. I really hope that they walk in and out of it like through here, but I just think they're gonna jump in and out through the top. Okay, here's another one, blah blah. How about that one? What do we think? Okay? Okay? I'm surprised that she hasn't scratched around on it, to be honest. Like her favorite thing. There we go. Yep. Fresh cardboard. That's the stuff. Some of the things that I got was actually technically the dog line, and so I think they make squeaking noises. It's a Demogorgon plush. This thing is hilarious, but it's like the crinkly, and my cats love crinkles. Well, Blossom does anyways. 0% interested right now? Okay, cool. They have like a little chest back here with all their stuffies on it. Initially, it held all of my fabric. Yeah, it did, but they just kept sleeping in it. So I'm like, okay, fine, it's yours. We will put whatever you want in it. Just lots of blankets. That's what goes in there. And I think we have some of their Nightmare Before Christmas stuff in there too. This just makes me laugh with the little arms and everything. I don't know about this. They might use it. It's a Vecna plush and it has like all this stuff back here. Honestly, I just had a good time picking all these things out. Oh, we're in the box again. The TV box. That was well worth it. I'm really glad that she loves it because I wanted her to love it, and normally like it just doesn't work out. She's like, no, I hate it because you love it type of thing. So we have 2 new plushies for their area. I think I'm gonna change the blanket out too. I made that little tiny pillow. It was supposed to be for me as like a back support, but I only had 1 skein of that left. So I was like, you know what? We're just gonna give it to you. You guys get a new pillow. There you go. You guys get everything that I make, really. And then that's a tiny quilt that I thrifted a long time ago. I think it was supposed to be a wall hanging, but they love it. We're probably gonna switch that out though. They like the fleecy blankets this time of year. And also it doesn't match the theme. Does it? It doesn't. We have the upside down cat tunnel. Lots of crinkly action. These things are gonna last about 2 seconds, I would imagine. Alanis will bite this stuff off and then just be done with it. She doesn't mess around with it afterwards. She just likes ripping it off. The crinkle though. Oh, here we go. I think it'll just pop up. Oh, this one has a nice thing to tie it together. So my Nightmare Before Christmas ones, I think at one time it had a tie. I have no idea where they're at now. So they are just always popped up like that. What do you think? Whoa. Okay, that's a lot of crazy happening. There we go. Crinkle toy. That's hilarious. No, we're just sniffing it. Oh, there we go. Yay! Wow, Blossom is just on it today. She was like, you know, today's all about me. What would you like to do? I thought it was gonna be a little bit bigger when I saw it in the picture, kind of like the other tunnel that I have, but this is really short. I mean, it's probably only gonna fit Blossom. She's the smallest out of all 3. So we have the upside down cat tunnel, and then we have the Demogorgon cat tunnel, which again, brings me so much joy. The babysitter, I wondered what that was. This is a little bat. I think this just is like a soft, cozy spot for them to hang out. I don't know, because again, it doesn't look like it's a huge actual tunnel for them to go around in. I don't know that any of them are going to get into that. They'll probably just make crinkle noises at 2 in the morning. Okay, let's set it all up now, even though Blossom is fully enjoying everything. Exactly, Stormy. I'll go grab whatever blanket I'm going to put on there. I just had the best run that I've had for this entire time that I got back into running, which I don't know, I haven't really been doing it for that long. It's been a few months now that I've really gotten into it. I'm running 5 days a week, which is really good because for a while I wasn't able to run at all. So I'm very happy with anything that I can do, but 5 days a week, that's pretty good. Okay, so 3 reasons why this was the most fantastic run that I've had in a long time. First of all, this is the farthest that I've gone in a very long time. I made it over 6 miles. I felt good. Obviously, I'm very tired, very sweaty, but that's natural. That's gonna happen. My injuries and everything that I was kind of worried about with going a long distance, and for a long time, I was worried about going over just 2 miles. So the fact that I got 6 miles in today is just wild to me. I'm just incredibly excited about it. 2, I got to the halfway point and there's this gorgeous tree that kind of, the branches like overhang the running path, and it was completely full of bright yellow leaves and they were all crunchy. I had to take my headphones off because you could hear them like rustling. Once I turned around, some of the leaves started falling down on me and it was just like pure magic. I felt like a moment in Practical Magic, just running underneath it. The leaves were like kind of following me because it was a little bit windy. The 3rd reason, I got to the very last half mile and I was like, oh, it's kind of chilly. It started to rain. I love running in the rain. So yeah, my time for my last half mile was really good. Honestly, I like looked down, I'm like, oh my gosh, I am going way faster than I was expecting because I have a playlist going, so I kind of know like where I should be at or where I want to be at with every single mile. And then the last half mile is very specific on my playlist of the songs are a little bit shorter, they go faster. I like setting up playlists to go to my runs and like how I want every single mile to be set up. Flew through it and there was like 2.5 songs that I didn't even get to. So it was a great day. Anything else that happens today is just gonna be completely extra and just keep adding onto this day. I mean, it's the beginning of the day. Like I've been doing better with that too, of actually getting up and going because I'm not really a morning running person, but this 5K that I'm getting ready for, it's not the morning, it's at, I think it's like noon or 12:30, but I want to be up and do some other things too in the morning, and definitely like we're gonna have to get there before. I'm gonna do some stretching, do a little bit of jogging around and everything, and especially the fact that I have to do it in costume. I don't know, I keep going back and forth of that, of do I want to do a couple of practice runs with my costume, because it doesn't really matter. It's like I'm making this costume and so I have to run in it. Is it better for me to know ahead of time if it's going to be kind of cumbersome? I don't know, I just don't think it matters. I'm gonna wear the costume no matter what. So it's probably best just to like day of go. I'm also gonna have a wig, but I think it's gonna be fine. And then afterwards they have, I think they have like apple cider, which I don't drink apple cider, but there might be other things. I'm hoping that there's gonna be coffee, honestly, like some sort of coffee or a coffee shop that I can stop at afterwards. I don't know many people that actually want coffee after a run. That might just be me. I have a little shot of espresso before I go running, and then on the way back, I don't know, coffee doesn't really affect me. I just like the taste of it, and it's kind of a fun ritual for me. It's like I know I get a shot of espresso right before I run, so it's kind of almost like a treat for me to actually get out and get going every day. I stopped writing everything down too, because that was just stressing me out. So I would see the days that I would miss, and it was really, I don't know, it was like giving me anxiety. Once I felt bad about missing a day, like the rest of the week was just kind of shot, and so I just stopped doing that. And every day I just wake up and I'm like, okay, we're gonna go for a run today. And then like the 2 days that I don't, which whatever 2 days I decide to do throughout the week, I'll get on my rower, or I'll do weights, or I'll do yoga. Sometimes a combination of all of them. Normally if I row, then I'll do some yoga afterwards too. And if I do weights, then I'll do yoga. So those two are just like kind of combined together. What else do I need to do today? Oh, I need to dye my hair. The ends are getting a little pink. I don't want them to get white, and since I have time, I'm just gonna do that today. I need to go through all of the horror movies that are coming out and on all of the streaming platforms. I think the only one, like the subscription that I still need to get is Peacock. There are 2 TV series, I think, that come on Peacock. It's either Peacock or Paramount Plus. But on Paramount Plus, I know that there is a movie with Justin Long in it. I can't remember the name of it. Spin the Bottle? That's just what keeps coming in my head. That might not actually be the name of it, but there's something coming out with Justin Long in it, and so whatever streaming platform that is, I definitely need to see that as soon as it comes out. Okay, I'm gonna finish up doing some stretches and then continue on with my day. I probably could have waited another week now that I'm looking at my hair and I have everything fully mixed up, but that's okay. It'll just be done. Like I said, I have time, so I might as well do it. And I still don't know what I want to do with my hair. Do I want to cut it? Do I want to let it grow? I'm very happy that we're done with the bang season. Where are we at right here? Yeah, those are not bangs anymore. It's like I enjoyed having them for a little bit, but especially in the summer, I don't like hair touching my skin sometimes. It's just really irritating. Some days I can handle it, then there's other days I'm just like, just get it off of my skin, and I couldn't put it into a full ponytail or anything, so these clips came in handy, which they have held up really well. So I've used these every time that I've dyed my hair since I had them, and the eye part right here, those glow in the dark, and like when I'm done dyeing my hair and I put that clip in there, it gets covered in this dye, but it wipes off pretty easily. A plus for these little bat clippies. Okay, I feel much better now, except for there was one piece that I missed totally. Looks like it blends in a little bit, but I'm not doing it over. We're just gonna pretend like that is how it's supposed to be. It feels really soft now. I love that feeling after I dye my hair. So the movie that I was chatting about with Justin Long, it is called Spin the Bottle, and it comes out October 4th, which that day is just packed. There are so many brand new horror movies coming to streaming and video on demand. It's just kind of wild. I'm not complaining at all. My queue is just rather long. When a group of friends plays Spin the Bottle in a house marked by a brutal massacre, they unknowingly unleash an evil spirit. Sounds campy, it sounds predictable, but like in the best way possible. Those are the type of movies that I really love for spooky season. And it has Justin Long in it. I mean, how many times can I say that? It's gonna be good. I really loved Goosebumps. What was it, last year? I actually need to start rewatching that. It's just going to be a good one to have every single October. What am I going to work on tonight? I have a couple of different projects that I could potentially do. I really want to finish my movie blankets, the C2C split color with Sorcerer and Goblin, but I'm just saving that for when I'm watching movies. I'm almost done too. There's like maybe 20 rows left. Definitely need to work on some of my other projects. I have this one that I could work on, which is the Charging My Crystal little top. Well, it's gonna be the mesh sweater. I already have the spooky season one. This, I just need to finish the sleeves and then seam everything together, which is what holds me up on every single sweater, because just like seaming everything, it's not as fun as crocheting. So I save everything to the end and then it takes a little while. So I don't really have anything new to show you from the last time I was working on this, but yeah, I could finish that up. Or, and this is the direction that I'm leaning, I could work on a brand new sweater because I can just crochet. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start this. And in fairness, that's not a brand new project. This is yarn from Arcane Fiberworks, and I got it long before the beginning of the spooky season. They came out with a ton of spooky yarn like months ahead of October, which was fantastic because I have 4 different sweaters now from them and they all are just sitting in a pile waiting to be seamed together. I'm gonna actually have to like sit down and do that here because I want to have it done the second week of October. That would be great. So I'm doing the same pattern as I have with the spooky season and Charging My Crystals, but this one is called Creepin' It Real. 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. Entire body of this sweater works up rather quickly. So yeah, we're gonna finish that one up and see how far I can get with this sweater tonight. Got about 3 rows into my sweater project last night and decided that I did not want to work on it because I was digging through my project bag and I found this brooch that I remembered I was going to use it for that supernova yarn that I was making into a little wrap. It looks like Beetlejuice colors. I wanted to put this spider web on it. Now that I'm looking at closer though, with the cute little hanging spider, I might put this on the one that the Mars landing, just because it looks like fall leaves, like those type of colors. The orange, the black, there's a little bit of yellow in it too. I might use it for that one. But anyways, so I picked that one up and now it's finished. So I have 2 wraps completed and I really love this color. I think since it was about 3/4 of the way done, another reason why I was excited to work on it. I mean, obviously I can change it up. It's a brooch, so if I don't love this one with it, I can just grab a different one. But yeah, it's just gonna clip on right there. The other one that I have, this cute little moth, I'm thinking these two go together really well. And it's gonna pop a lot better too. It was also just nice to say that I have another project finished the very first week of October, and I have something else done now. Clasp up. That one was a little difficult. I think it got crushed a little bit, but it just has this little thing back here so it can go through the yarn without destroying it. Yeah, the moth, that's the way to go. We'll save this one for the other wrap that I have. But totally finished, and now I can put together some of my outfits for the rest of October using these 2 projects. I thought I was gonna have to work on these throughout the month too, or like have it as in the car project. Just since it's a 1 cake project, it makes for really good travel. I can throw this into a tote bag, grab my hook, and that's really all I need. There wasn't that many ends either. I just have the start and finish to weave in, and there was 1 machine knot, which is pretty good for how much yarn is in here. 475 yards. Like, it was a lot of yarn. But this project didn't feel like it took that long, even though it was a 2 fine. Yeah, suggesting a 4mm crochet hook, which is what I used with it, which is a lot smaller than what I normally use. But just listening to my audiobook, I got into a flow, and obviously I enjoyed it because I finished it all up last night. Big fan of this, definitely writing this down, or I did write it down. We're gonna put it out into the universe here pretty soon. And they have a lot of other colors that I still wanna check out, and I haven't seen them in person yet. Andromeda, that's the one that I really, really want to see. It looks very Coraline-esque to me, and I think in a wrap it would just look gorgeous. I'm gonna wash this and block it tonight along with the Mars Landing, just so it's ready to go and the edges are nice and crisp. I don't know that I really have to. There's not that much wool in it, but I really don't mind blocking things, and I haven't done that in a little while. We're gonna set this one out tonight. All right, ghouls, I am going to let you go for today, but thanks for hanging out with me for the very first week of October. I have so many more projects that I'm going to be working on, but let me know which you're most excited to create for October 2024 season. Have a super spooky rest of your night, and I will see you in my next video.